I'm Judy Alexander Fennell. I was born and raised in Hayward and was lucky enough to be one of the first people to attend the Park Theater back in, I believe it was 1948, when it opened. A friend of mine, Betty Ray, and I went as we were freshmen in high school, and we weren't all that tall. We came to the theater. It was the presenting Romance on the High Seas, which was a lovely show. And if we could have only seen it, because we were standing in the back behind lots of tall people.
Hello, my name is John Adler, and I'm a board member here at the Park Center and also a resident of Hayward. I've lived here for 15 years and have some particular feelings about the Park Center as a whole. I feel like as a perfect, cozy sized theater, the park, whether you're performing or coming to a show, is like coming home. It feels like coming home. Whether you're on the stage or taking a seat out back here, it is like coming home.
Hi, I'm Gina Cola. I am the president of CHARAC, which is the Cable Hayward Area Arts Council. And CHARAC and the park have a history. I think that the park kind of came out of CHARAC. We share pretty much the same mission, which is, promoting the arts, and of course, the park's promoting and giving us a great venue for the performing arts.
Hi, my name is Connie Finch, and I have been in the Hayward area since 1986. I was raised in Davenport, Iowa. I'm happy to have been on the board for pretty much since the Park Center started. I'm the secretary, and I'm also in charge of concessions, and I get volunteers to work for the shows.
Hi, my name's Hobie. I'm the president of the board here at the park. I grew up in southern Minnesota and went through school enjoying being in plays and participating with groups and things like that. And I moved to Hayward back in the 80s and started working with lumberjack shows. And so I've been on stage a lot in this community, and it's been amazing to see everything that happens here in Hayward, number one. But number two, I found my way into the parks, and it was called the Park Theater. Now we call it the Park Center, but it's the hub of more things than you can imagine.
Hello, I'm Jack Hemming.
And I'm Trish Hemming.
And we've been volunteers at the park, and we have enjoyed that experience. One of my favorite parts of that is working with the different bands and artists that have performed here. The response from the bands and artists is that this is an amazing venue, and they really enjoy performing here. And one of them, Jimmy and the Band of Souls, liked the venue so much they decided to do their live album here. And I just happened to have a copy with me.
Hi, I'm Steve Keating. I'm from Hayward, Wisconsin. Been involved with the park. I was involved with the park for probably longer than I care to remember. It's just a great sense of community to have this here. People get out, seeing entertainment. I've made friends through the theater that I probably wouldn't have made elsewhere.
Okay, my name's Joan Jacobowski. I'm originally from St. Paul, but I've lived in the Hayward area for 40 years. I live out on the Lacouteret Reservation. So, when we first moved here, this is the first movie theater I ever heard of with a quiet room. That was life-changing for us. We had to ride the bike separately to go see the opening of Star Wars in Menominee because we couldn't afford a babysitter. So to come here and both be able to go to a movie and watch the movie with our kids was wonderful. It was life-changing.
Well, I am Yada Painovich, and I'm from Stone Lake, Wisconsin, on a lake outside of town. I moved to this area about 5 years ago with my wife, retired up here, and yet music has been my passion all my life. And so even in retirement, I'm still playing music. And I was delighted to know that there was a theater in downtown Hayward called the Park Center. And Jean and I, when we first moved here, went to hear several professional concerts, and then a couple of First Thursday concerts, which are a little more geared toward area artists. And so I spoke to the board members, a couple of them individually, and sent some of my music to them because I have some CDs out, and it was delightful.
Hey, my name is Ian Finch. I'm a board member for the Park Center and have been for a couple of years and serve on a couple of different committees. I first started going to the park right when we moved to Hayward because I was like, this is a great spot to see live music. Really been a fan of concerts, and I think one of my favorite memories is tied into the Bloodhook film. I first saw it at the Park Center about 5 years ago when Paul Mitchell put it together, and then the last couple of years doing the film with good friends and seeing it kind of come to life and bring the community together. And I think one of my favorite things about the park is just that it's a community gathering spot for anyone who really just enjoys coming together to experience live performances, good movies, just kind of the place that Hayward can kind of come together, kind of crosses all different lines. Anyone can be there, and it's historic. It's one of the more cool old historic buildings in Hayward that's kind of kept that lineage going over the years. So I think it's just a really special place, and I think it's a part of the heart of Hayward.
My name is Mary Mack.
Tim Harmston.
We are stand-up comedians, and we absolutely love working at the park. We love that it's right downtown in the middle of everything. We love that we can see you go by with your dead deer on the roof of your car or at the back of the truck. What else do you like about it?
We like the amount of alcohol consumed inside the park theater.
We love the enthusiasm for alcohol at the park. Being stand-up comics, it can make our job a little bit easier. We love that everyone's looking to have a good time. And sometimes it's more of a cultural thing where you're learning something about music or a play or poetry, and the audience is still just as good, right, Tim?
I also like the historical aspect of the
Yeah.
theater, where you feel like you're kind of stepping back in time because it's kind of like
Yes.
this classy small town theater. So, and that's like a destination. It's not some
Yeah.
four-walled boring
Yeah.
thing. It's like, oh, neat, an old theater that's been
Yes.
kept up and is really cool.
I enjoy everything about the park. The people, and Connie here, and as my neighbor, and she keeps me informed of all the things that are going on here, which are a lot.
Ventures like the Park Center, as a nonprofit, welcoming diversity. It's in the arts, I think, that can heal cultural divisions. As Mary Mack said in one of her performances here, she said, look at us, we come from all different walks. We have all different types of political and religious views, yet here we are, sitting right next to one another in a theater, laughing at the same jokes, being entertained by the very same things. And that's what I think the arts do, and places like the Park Center do, is they bring us together.
It is an amazing group of people that keep things running here, that are always willing to help.
People that you get them in the door the first time, they're coming back. It's as simple as that. It's just a great place. We need this kind of environment in our community. We need live entertainment. No music, no life. No music, no life.
And we love each other because we have so much fun together for things that happen at the park, and everybody plays their part.
All these great local and national acts that come through just raises the quality of life around here. So I definitely prefer to live in this kind of community, and the park does that for us.
So this woman right here is a legend. She's going to get all flustered and everything now by what I say, but this is the truth. Connie and I were in the very first group that started changing this from a theater to a true venue. And she works harder than anybody else I've ever met. And she smiles all the time. She's so happy. She knows so many people, and we all love her a lot. And don't you ever go away from here, because we need you here.
Oh, thank you.
She's the greatest.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
Oh, good. Okay.